Hello, everybody, and welcome to Magical Monday. My name's Fawny D, and we are going to do some cards today. We got some great messages, and I hope everybody's staying warm out there. Right now in Florida, where we are, it's 41 degrees. It's really chilly. So I hope everybody's staying warm. I've got my coffee and my cards, and you know what? Let's get going. Today is 12/23 of 2024, which is a 16. Which goes down to a 7. And 7 today had an angel message. I'm going to read it. Encouragement. Sevens are self-discovery and solitude. Encourages finding inner peace and clarity in both career and relationships. Embracing silence and trusting in positive outcomes, guiding towards spiritual awakening and personal growth through courage and alignment with the universe. So yeah, we got a lot of sevens today, and sevens are some people's lucky numbers. Sevens always. I was married on the 7th of June. God, it's been so long. Oh my God. Okay, so we are going to start with the Soul Helper Oracle. That's what we're going to start with. And it is a 12, which is a 3, which is a divine message. But we're also going to read the 7 out of this too to see what the 7 says about. And it gives us a little bit of guidance through this reading. Number 7 indicates that you should only trust the magic of your heart. You will be given the gift of a light that makes a deep connection between you and the mysteries of your life. Over the next few days, fill your soul path with love, even more than usual. Love every moment, love everyone and everything, and you will become the magic of your heart. The energy field of number 7 is the gateway of light. It is death, birth, magic, light, and completion of a stage in life. And it brings new soul paths, which does not surprise me because we are on a new soul path. We are going to discover a lot of things lately. Just pay attention to your surroundings. There's a lot of changes that are going to start to happen, and they're going to be really quick. We got a number 39. The time of guilt and shame ends now. Forgive yourself and begin to love yourself just as you are. You have done something wrong. You have made a wrong decision or allowed your baser emotions to lead you astray. But you now have the inner greatness, the self-awareness and ability to be true to yourself, to recognize this. But have you also asked for forgiveness? Whatever is weighing you down in your past or present, whatever makes you feel small or bad, whatever you are remorseful about, now is the time to transform it. Mistakes are made so we can mature, so we can learn from them and grow. The time has now come to forgive yourself. You have drawn this card because you have been feeling remorse or even shame, perhaps only recently, or for some time. However, it is okay. You have recognized it and you are sorry. So forgive yourself so that you can return to your soul path and continue on it cheerfully and with a light heart. Begin to love yourself just as you are, with all your weaknesses and strengths. The more you accept yourself and acknowledge every side to your nature, the more complete and fulfillment you will be. Get rid of all your emotional baggage. Show yourself kindness and mercy, and start to love yourself completely from now on. This love will then lead you to new dimensions. Conduct a small forgiveness ritual. The time has come to release all feelings of guilt and shame. The darkness never stops spinning its web in an attempt to catch and paralyze us, spreading its base vibrations and weaving them around us and ensnaring us. Recognize this and free yourself from this web. Humility and repentance are good, but do not become trapped in them. Your helpers for the next 21 days, the power animals, the J, the herbal essence is Damascus rose, the healing crystal is pearl, and the number is 3. And I noticed we had pearl 2 days in a row, and pearl mean it is pure. It's a pure feeling. And we got a number 3. And we do know that 3 is a divine message. Number 3 indicates that now is a good time to take care of your soul families, both in this world and in others. Make contact and tell them that you love and need them. They will hear you. You will find strength, healing, and answers among those closely connected to you. This number teaches you to look at everything, to become the observer, and wisdom will come. Number 3's energy field brings about diversity, creativity, creative energy, the overcoming of duality, and understanding and seeing the world of the divine. Yeah, the 3 is a divine message, Father, Son, and Mother. To me, it's not a Holy Ghost. And we were just, me and a friend of mine were just talking about that. And she's like, once you put that into that perceptive, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I said, yeah, no, I don't. Okay, where are we going? What are we doing? We got 2 of the human spirit oracles today. We got the 9, which 9 goes into itself. It's baby, I'm a star. Hold on. Where are my sunglasses at? You are a star, baby. Shine on, shine on. Sometimes when we are full of inner light, we cannot see it for ourselves. You have a certain je ne sais quoi that everyone can see and feel. It is magic. A certain magic that attracts the right people and circumstances to you. The stars just seem to align for you. The dots connected, and when you put your mind to something, it just falls into place. When you have star power, it is important to share it. Sharing your light, your shine, and gifts with others allows us all to grow and evolve along with you. When one of us shines, we all shine, but you are the lead role. So step into the spotlight and take a bow, because today you are all that, boo. Cut, that's a wrap. Get this baby a Hollywood star on the Walk of Fame. Yeah, look at the stars all over him. That's a pretty cool card. Always like that one. And then we got, and I thought this was interesting because this is a 30, but which is another 3, and it is a divine message. And it's against the clocks. Tick tock, tick tock. And I've always seen that the clocks are man-made. We shouldn't have any time where we are, but we do. So that's kind of interesting. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, ain't that's the truth. Time is a strange thing. Some people say life is short, but it is the longest thing we'll ever do. Are you procrastinating? Perhaps you have a deadline that needs to be met, and you have waited until you are fighting with time to get things completed. Time is precious, so use it wisely. Do what needs to be done so you can enjoy the moments in between to the fullest without stressing your time crunch. Be careful spending all your time doing mundane things when you have a family and loved ones and people that love you. When you start getting too busy and ignoring, then they start getting too busy and ignoring, and you fly away from each other. And it's hard to get back. Okay. Now, a lot of it is self-reflection too. We really need to take some time once in a while for ourselves, basically, because Sometimes I don't have, it seems like I don't have enough time in the day to do everything I need to do. I'm gonna save this one for next, and I'm gonna read the Wishcraft Oracle. Let the leaves go. I can let go of what I no longer need. Collect a couple of dead leaves, the lighter the better. With a pen or paints, write on the leaves what you would like to get rid of. This could be a belief that isn't good for you or a time that you would like to feel better about. It should never be a person's name. When you are ready, allow the wind to take and catch the leaves, carrying them away from you. And that is page 17, keep the card, which is an eight, which is infinity. And you know what? That's a great thing. You should do that with your kids too. That is a great idea to go out with one of their little crayons or something and make a wish on the leaves and watch it blow away. That means the ancestors have it, and it's a divine message. That's beautiful. And that is a 10. Yeah, which is a 1. And this reading, when I was pulling the cards, I'm thinking, we had the tower moment yesterday, and trust me, I had a day like a tower moment. It just, from the time I woke up, it just ricocheted. So yeah, we got to be careful with the those kind of messages. Those are heed the warning, the mirror, self-reflection, writer, big picture. She's just sitting there reading. Is she writing and reading, or is she reading and writing? She's just enjoying her. Oh, she's got magic. Look at the magic seeping out of that book. Ooh-wee. That is very pretty. Look at it's all that magic, all that energy. The mirror, self-reflection, writer, individuality, big picture. I honor the full book of my life. Every chapter that I write. This is a 26 too, which is an 8. The author, the story, the mirror, seeing our full self, not just part. It can be so easy to get lost in one chapter or one page of our life. But remember, we've got a whole book going and so many more pages to go. Focusing too much on detail can cause you to lose our grasp on where we are. This can cause us great inner turmoil. Zooming in too close to our life can make us feel that we are not doing enough, haven't done enough, are not enough. We feel unworthy or lose sight of our main goal to find wholeness and fulfillment by living our dharma and unique purpose, to overcome our unique obstacles and receive sacred gifts of transformation at different checkpoints in life. It doesn't happen at once. We're in this for the long game. Have you forgotten all that you have already been through and overcome just to get to this point? The chapter you are currently in, so much has happened and you have grown so much. You just can't see it. Don't skip ahead. Enjoy the chapter you are writing now. This card can be a positive omen that something soon will happen to unlock more character development within you. That is something that leads you to a deeper knowledge of who you are meant to be, something that helps to bring you home to who you are. It could be a moment of realization or even simply a personality trait of yours that is alchemizing into something greater. This is a manifestation enhancer. Adopt a zoomed out perspective on your life every now and again, especially when you feel behind, unworthy, or lost. Look at your whole self in the mirror. Remember to be patient and that there is a bigger picture to all of this. Imagine your life as though it is a book, remembering that you have so many more pages to fill. You are becoming more you with every day that passes. I love that. Okay, now we are going to the Enchanted Map Oracle because we got some interesting things that popped out today. We have a 39. That's first one that come out, protecting treasure, and that's a 3. You are always protected and divinely directed. Although this is a time of great risk, know that the fundamental level you are able to move forward safely and securely. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound, no matter that the fluctuations in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their prospective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under the angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. I really like that because she's got the energy right here and she's protecting it with the umbrella. Oh, and I like the bird up there at the top of the umbrella, the mushrooms, and then she's got this and she's got the gold and the treasure. That's a diamond in the rough. I like that. You get a diamond because it's been so rough. I don't know, but it sounded good, didn't it? Okay. Now we got the Five of Pentacles as a clarifier. Where are you? There you are. Now this is from the Protecting Treasure. Hardship, loss, isolation, feeling abandoned, adversity, struggle, unemployment, alienation, disgrace. The Five of Pentacle card represents financial stress, poverty, consciousness, or a lack of self-esteem. It can often signify that the asker is stressed about their financial situation and may be fearing that they might lose their job. The Five of Pentacles reminds the asker to foster self-belief and have faith in their perennial and resourceful. It is also a call to focus on what is abundant in life and to practice gratitude. Yeah. Uh, I've got my gratitude journal going and I'm gonna rub off all my makeup, rubbing my eye because it itches so bad. But I have been doing a gratitude book. And yeah, we're gonna get the treasure. I mean, we're gonna get the Jubilee. But we have to, we have to be ready for this because like I was saying to my girlfriend today, I think there's gonna be a flash. And we won't remember as much as we'd like to because they did something in 2012, and I've been saying this for a long time. CERN did something. They opened some kind of portal, and I have this feeling it's kind of like a time machine type thing. I think we're gonna go to bed one night, and they're gonna do a flash, and we're gonna wake up and not remember a lot of this stuff. So I've been keeping a lot of hard notes, hard copies off the computer, just because I feel better about it. And if we do go for a crash, I want to remember some things that I've learned because I've come a long way on leveling up in this world. And I really feel that I'm going to remember. Now we go to 49, and that's a 13. It goes to a 4. I did the 3 and the 4, which goes to a 7. That's where I got all the sevens because today it went down to a 7 with the date, the 7, and we've had a lot of self-discovery and solitude, which a lot of these are saying. Now we got the talisman. And when someone has their back to us and they're not looking, it means they're walking away from the past. She's got a fish above her, a talisman in her hand, so she feels basically really protected, and she's starting her journey. It's going to be a long and winding road. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right thing, the things to do, and the best choices to make. You really can't commit mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right destination and the right decision. You've learned your lesson and earned the right to your success. So we are going to be successful. This is a collective. We are going to be successful if we know ourselves. We are protecting the treasure, we're walking with a talisman, and we are going down the windy road of life, basically. And with that, the clarifier was the Page of Cups. I idolize, sensitivity, dreamer, naive, innocent, inner child, head in the clouds. The Page of Cups represents creative expressions, intuition, and curiosity. You are encouraged to delve into your creative and self expression without allowing the inner critic to overshadow the process. You are entering a period of new sensations and relationships, which can confidentially be called a period of emotional rebirth. Perhaps you will renew a romantic relationship or meet someone new and nice. That's interesting because most of these cards have been like that. The only one that's stationary kind of is her. She's protecting the treasure. But as he moves on, finds her on the winding road with the pendulum. And yeah, it's really all falling into place really nice. So where are we going next? Where? We are going to an 11, which is a master number, and we're going on the balancing act. We've had this card before, and she is balancing. Okay, I got the wrong page. Oops. I almost read slow and steady. Balancing act number 11. You are calm within no matter the fluctuation of outer conditions. There are times when things seem a bit topsy-turvy and it feels as if you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air. Perhaps you're unsure of your footing. Now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord, and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balanced focus and level path. Interesting. A balanced focus and a better path. What path is she going on? The long and winding road with the talisman. She is not looking back, though. You got to remember this, people. In order to balance yourself out like this, you can't worry about the past. You got to kind of go on and follow the talisman, follow the energy of the talisman. You can see that that's all energy. So you're following the energy. You're looking in and you're not looking back. So she's going to go for it. But, okay, I wasn't happy when this came through because today in my world, it was like a tower moment. Okay. And we got 16, which is a 7. And it's the tower again. Disaster, destruction, upheaval, trauma, sudden change, chaos. The old ways are no longer useful, and you must find another set of beliefs, values, and processes to take their place. The meaning of these changes, lore, foreshadowed by the card, will entail the comprehension of the truth, which will enable you to free yourself from false construction in your life and determine your true values. Yeah, I and with that card, I had another one fly out after that card. And it's the 8 of Wands. And I have this feeling that this tower moment is going to have similar outcomes. Movement, speed, progress, quick decisions, sudden changes, excitement. The 8 of Wands represents forward movement, momentum, and action. This card suggests that stalled projects and endeavors will be picking up at a great speed. Momentum has finally arrived. The card also signals that new possibilities and opportunities will arrive unexpectedly. Ride the wave and practice self-belief and confidence. This is a moment for the asker to capitalize on all their hard work. I feel that this tower, somebody is going to have a tower moment, but they're going to be okay with it because they're going to keep it under control. So that wasn't too bad, but we do have a walking away moment here. We have a balancing act, which we need to get balanced, but we do have treasure that we are protecting. Just be aware of the tower moment, be aware of your surroundings, and be aware of your thought pattern. If you have triggers, I say to myself, trigger, 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 and walk away. Because if you're being triggered, you definitely need to walk away. Okay. So we got that done. Now we have a message from the Starseed Oracle. And I love these messages because these will really top it off. I mean, we're going to be okay. There's just some things, some issues going on around that we need to kind of keep a better eye on. Observe. I've been doing a lot of observing lately and not putting my 2 cents into things. The intelligence of the universe lies within you, child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, and an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you, too. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there well beyond your last. It is the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were here in the moment in the mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will. It's easy to forget that the intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from this pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we're separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated and as if we need to figure things out for ourselves, to rely on our strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your cells, to remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have access to all of the intelligent wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities. They're everywhere, or will be. And to remember that if flowers know exactly when to and how to bloom, then you do too. How can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? That's a question you might want to put in your book and think about it. Put it in your journal and think about that. The weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. I love this because, yeah, we could promise, we could say we're going to do it, do. It's not our weight. You don't need to carry it all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty and bogged down by the weights of the world. This card is a reminder to look after your own well-being before anyone else's, to stop carrying the world's problems on your shoulder, to put on your own oxygen mask first in these changing times. It's hard not to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet. However, you can't take on its problems from a place of energetic depletion. This card is thanking you for caring so much. You want to build a better world and ease the road for others. And that's incredible. But the way you've been doing it is likely unsustainable. This isn't to say you should switch off to the world's problems and become unconscious. Rather, it's a call to establish clear boundaries so you're not constantly taking out energetically. The planet needs you to be healthy, both physically and emotionally. So instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up, show up first to a nourishing practice such as meditation, soul inquiry, deep breathing, or exercise in nature. Once you're in a state of grace and your inner well is full, you can face the day, the state of the world, and care for others. And at the day's end, take an energetic shower by emptying out anything that's not yours to carry. You can pick it up again the next morning if you want, if you choose, but given yourself time and grace to rejuvenate and rest. What are you carrying that isn't even yours? There's another question to put in your journal. What is it? Is it yours? I don't think so. It's not yours. It's something you took on of someone else's. So be careful with that. Hmm. Now we have the golden future, and it's 25, which is a 7. Animals. Honoring the animal kingdom. Yes. Originally, humans and animals were invited to share this planet with the intention that we would live in mutual harmony and respect. This will happen in the golden future, and when we truly understand, love, and honor all life forms, the ascension of the planet will accelerate. People have been predominantly left brained and mind oriented, while animals experience life with their right brains and hearts. Many species have already ascended into the fifth dimension, and we are blessed that these open hearted creatures will forgive us for the way we have treated them. In the new golden age, humans will not eat meat. There will be no livestock farms. Creatures who need to eat flesh will gradually withdraw from this planet and will develop different jaws and guts so they can become vegetarians. Certain animals and some endangered groups that were designated for a third dimensional vibration have completed their learning here and will return to their home planets. New beasts will evolve that are designated for a higher vibration in the future. In the golden future, everyone will respect animals and communicate and cooperate with them. This card calls on you to understand all animals and see their inner light. Honoring and respected them, this will accelerate their ascension as well as yours and that of the planet. It is time to communicate with different species, for they are ready and willing to share their hopes and their wisdom with you. Archangel Tehela is the archangel of animals. His etheric retreat is at the great animal portal of Yellowstone. U.S. breathe in his beautiful sunshine yellow energy, then ask him to help individual creatures or specific species. Your prayers have more power than you can imagine and are all used to aid animals or influence humans to behave considerably and respectfully towards them. That was a good finish for this reading for today. And you know, there's so much going on this planet right now that it's hard. It's the energy is so stinking crazy that half of us don't even know what to do and what to say. But we're gonna get it. We just need to pay attention to look at our aspects, look at our perception of things, and help ourselves. We really need to work on self, like I always say, because self is the best. It's beautiful. It's you. All right. I love everybody, and may every step in your journey be magical. And I hope you have a magical Monday. And you know what? Just be you.